Hey there everybody, so once again this video is going up really late and I'm really sorry for that. I recorded this video on the day that I was 20 weeks and somehow I deleted the video. I'm really not sure what happened, but my first video was deleted, so I now am recording this again. 20 weeks, the baby is the size of a banana. Baby's got working taste buds. Now, baby is gulping down several ounces of amniotic fluid each day. Baby weighs about 10.2 ounces and measures about 6.5 inches. Baby's still got a lot of growing to do though. Can you believe you're halfway done? Typical symptoms for week 20. Leg cramps. Be sure to stretch and drink plenty of water. Heartburn or indigestion as the baby starts to crowd your digestive system. High energy. Mild swelling, but don't worry, this should subside after delivery. In the meantime, put your feet up. And shortness of breath as your uterus expands and it pushes against your lungs. So for my symptoms, I don't have any leg cramps, I don't have any swelling, I don't have any heartburn or indigestion, and my energy isn't really high, it's just better than what it was in like week 6 through 10. But I don't feel like my energy is any different than it was last week or the week before. I feel pretty good, but then at the same time, I also don't have my practices with my color guard team and school is over. I don't have to worry about going someplace or doing homework now, so I have a lot more me time versus just going to practice or going to school every single day of the week. So I have this cold and it's gotten better, but it's still not great. I've been coughing, sneezing, and everything from this cold, but I can't take anything for it. I can take cough syrup if I need to and some cough drops, but that's really not helping. It's really, really tight in my chest, and I do have a lot of mucus coming into my chest, and it just doesn't seem to go away, and I don't know if that's part of the pregnancy symptoms or not. So another thing is, I still don't have my boy name board. It has fallen off the wall and broken and shattered, and I had to throw it away. It just was not working. And so many things have happened to suggest that this baby is a girl, that it is absolutely insane. Just everything that just kind of happens by coincidence to lead us to think that it's a girl. I don't know. I mean, I look at the pictures and I've got them all pinned up on my girl board here, and there are 3D pictures and regular pictures, and I don't know. I mean, everybody seems to think that I'm having a girl. Some people think the pictures make it look like a boy. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. And we did not find out in our ultrasound. A lot of people think that we will regret not finding out. A lot of people are impatient with us not finding out. They really want to know what it is. But we are not finding out. We do not care what the gender is. We want it to be a healthy baby, and as long as it comes out and it's a baby, we don't care. We are perfectly fine with either gender. Neither one of us have a preference. We don't even slightly want a boy over a girl or a girl over a boy. Like, we honestly do not care what the gender is as long as it's a healthy baby. Now, on that note, in the anatomy scan, they did find some problems, and I talked about this in my daily vlog. If you haven't seen it yet, you can definitely check out my daily vlog. I can't exactly remember what day it was. I believe it went up on Wednesday last week, so you should be able to see it there. But it can be linked to a couple of disorders, Edwards syndrome, or it could also have Down syndrome. Now, it was really scary to hear those things, but on the other hand, the doctor thinks it will go away, and I also had some additional tests run to see what the likelihood of having these disorders are, and they all came back negative. So the chances that my baby will have an issue, what the results came back as, is 1 in 5,000 chance that the baby will have an issue. Now, most likely these cysts are going to be absorbed back into the brain and they will not show up on the next scan, or the baby could be born with them. Some people are born with them, and scientists even say that they develop in your brain after birth. So, I could have them now, you could have them now in your brain, and you would never know, and they're not harmful. We are very hopeful and pretty positive that everything will be okay. We're not worrying about it right now, and even if the baby does have a problem, we will still love it just as much as we would as if it didn't have a problem. One thing that I've mentioned before in my weekly videos and my vlog videos is that I seem to be craving Mexican, and I think that's probably still true. I don't know. I mean, I really always want Chipotle, or I want to go out to the Mexican restaurant that we have here in the area that I live. But at the same time, I could also eat a ton of other things like pasta or soup or salad. I feel like maybe for some reason Mexican just keeps me a little bit more full than usual, and I always get a lot of beans and cheese and everything whenever I get Mexican, so maybe it's just that extra protein in there that is helping me out. I'm really not sure, but I do still kind of want Mexican, not as much as I did, but I still want it. I seem to be having a lot of hip pain and some lower back pain when I'm walking. If I'm sitting down, I'm fine. If I walk for maybe 20 or 30 minutes, my hips and my lower back really start to hurt. And I have scoliosis, and my hips are not in alignment because the scoliosis is twisting, so my rib cage overlaps, and then my hips just aren't quite right. So my right hip always pops. Even before the pregnancy, it will pop several times a day, and it is loud. Very, very loud. And so I don't know if this is maybe just something from my scoliosis, or if my hips and my lower back are hurting more from the pregnancy. I really am not sure. I'm sure there's more that I am supposed to say, but I can't remember anything else. I think that is really about it. I mean, I feel like myself, the baby kicks really hard, really, really hard. I uploaded a video of it kicking my TV remote a couple weeks ago, and yeah, I mean, I think it's going to grow up to be an NFL kicker because it kicks so hard. It's crazy. You wouldn't think that a baby at 20 weeks would kick as hard as it does, but it really does kick. I think that's all for this week. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, like and subscribe down below, and check out our daily vlogs to see what we're doing every day. We'll continue to update our daily vlogs even after the baby comes, so you will be able to watch our baby grow. So I'll see you next week. Bye!